feed. All right, the doors are open. Just waiting for the tribe to show. Happy Friday to Gene. Good to see you. All right, you're the first one in. You have the best virtual seat in the house. All to yourself. Kevin's here, ready for the weekend. That's a fact. Amen to that. No bookings this weekend for me. I definitely need some rest. Most expensive seat, yeah. Just for you though. Free to the first ones in the door. Yeah, my back's ready for a rest, that's a fact. And some of my joints and stuff. But it's all good. Grateful for my clients. Awesome people. My cousins to the north, I call them. My seasonal Canadians are starting to leave. One's flying out on Sunday, the other one's driving back to Minnesota on Monday. One couple already left. The rest will be going next couple of weeks. We'll see them in the fall. Have to enjoy the time with them while they're here. They have great energy. I've got a great bunch of clients, man. I'm so blessed. Batgirl just walked in. She also gets front row seating. Good to see you. Glad you're here. I dusted off a couple of old numbers. One was done so long ago, I think it was while I was still in my house. So I forgot I even knew it. Well, I had to relearn it, but I need the lyrics. I'm kind of excited. I like that song. I had to redo some of the lyrics because, sorry. It's been a long, I was going to say week, but couple of months. So the original song, which I will divulge before I play it, was written from a woman's point of view, and I retooled it because it's written from a guy's point of view when I sing it, which I like. And then I have another one I haven't done in quite a while, too. So I've got a couple. I like to keep the content fresh, so I have a couple of old ones that you might or may not remember. One I think you, will. The other one, I'm going to guess, it's been so long, it's a coin toss whether anybody remembers me doing it. I might have only done it like once. So, anyway, welcome to my Tribe to Fiesta Friday. Yes, I got a power walk in the other day when it was like 89 degrees. You can see my my summer tan lines are coming along quite nicely. The Salt River is already flowing at over 800 cubic feet a second. You just need 5 to kayak without mostly hitting the bottom. A couple of places. So now, it's really early. April's kind of early. So I'm looking forward to getting out there a lot this summer. So I'm building a tan base so I don't burn much. So my power walks are helping with that. All right, I'll get some music going. Yeah, it's neat. It's going to be great getting out on the salt, those wild horses, and in the fall, the bald eagles and the river otters and all kinds of birds I'm not sophisticated enough to know. Blue heron, yeah, tons of wildlife out there. It's a wonderful ecosystem. And even in the peak of the summer, at its hottest, if it's 114 out, that water is probably mid to high 60s. So a lot of that is just mountain snow melting and runoff, so it's always nice and cool. So, looking forward to that. All right. And thank you all for being here. Fiesta Friday, Tribe. Welcome. Sip them if you got them. We're going to kick off a little of my buddy Steve Holtz. Well, I love everything about you. I love the way you comb your hair. And I love the way you sashay in the room. Your perfume lingers in the air. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love the way you lick your lips there. You've got fireworks in your head. And I love the way you bring me water. When I'm thirsty in your bed. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. Just look at the freckles on your face. You got the devil in your eyes. You disappear without a trace. I love sneaking up behind you when you're looking in the mirror. The way your eyes lock into mine, dear, without guilt and without fear. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. I love everything about you. Whoa, about you. All right. Little Steve Poltz kicking off this edition of Fiesta Friday. Sip 'em if you got 'em. Good to see you. Glad you're here. No new check-ins? All right. I'm stuck on you. I've got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. I needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you in the end. Guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. I'm stuck on you. I've been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to go on home. Yes, I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. Yes, I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. Oh, I'm leaving on that midnight train in the morning, and I know just where I'm going. I got my troubles and I've thrown them all away. 'Cause this time, little darling, I'm coming home to stay. I'm stuck on you. I got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. I needed a friend, and the way I feel now, guess I'll be with you again. Guess I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. couple song I used to love to play on my live shows on Friday nights, and thought I'd play that one for Kevin and Jeannie. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, some Lionel Richie. Oh, I haven't done this in a while. Little James Taylor, JT. Just yesterday morning, they let me know you were gone. Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. I woke up this morning and I wrote down a song. Just can't remember who to send it to. But I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Won't you look down upon me, Jesus? You gotta help me make a stand. Just gotta see me through another day. My body's aching and my time is at hand. Just won't make it any other way. But I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you again. Been walking my mind to an easy time, my back turned towards the sun. Lord knows when the cold wind blows, it will spin your head around. But there's hours of time on the telephone line that talk about things to come. Sweet dreams and flying machines and pieces on the ground. Oh, I've seen fire and I've seen rain. I've seen sunny days that I thought would never end. I've seen lonely times when I could not find a friend. But I always thought that I'd see you, baby, one more time again now. Thought I'd see you one more time again. There's just a few things coming my way this time around now. Thought I'd see you again. Na 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 na. Oh. First James Taylor song I ever learned. We didn't know how to play the opening to that, so there wasn't YouTube or any of that in 6th or 7th grade, so we had to rely on sheet music and then local guitar teachers that interpreted that and showed it to us. And I didn't realize until I was an adult that James Taylor mostly played that with a capo on the 3rd fret. And so I watched some YouTube videos, thankful for those. Actually watch him in concert 40, 50 years ago playing that and go, oh, okay. And finally figure that out. So there you go. I think I've said I read the backstory to that song. Years ago, James Taylor checked into a mental health facility. He's talked a lot about this decades ago when he was struggling, as did his brother, Livingston. So James Taylor was in a facility, and there was a woman in there named Suzanne who ended up taking her life. And so that's the name of Suzanne, the plans they made put an end to you. And at the end of that song, he also says, sweet dreams and flying machines in pieces on the ground. He talked in an interview about Flying Machine was the very first band he was in before he went solo. So they broke up. So Sweet Dreams, Flying Machines and Pieces on the Ground was a metaphorical reference to the band breaking up. So I like hearing how songwriters will use metaphors or hidden meanings to reference real life stuff. So those are some of the things I remember about that song. So I like to share those when they come up. Kevin says, very nice. Jeannie loved that. Oh, yeah. Lionel Richie, Stuck on You. For you guys, great. Amy said, great song. Good detective work. Yes. I didn't even need my bat decoder ring, but it's nice to know it's there if I needed it. About the capo. Oh, yeah, beautiful, sad story. Yep. And again, not because I'm lazy, but I'm capoed on the 3rd fret. And so Amy's checked in tonight, so this is where I played that song. She recommended a few years ago. So let's do that one. This old man and me, we're in a bar and we're having us some beers and swapping item cares, talking politics, blonde and red-haired chicks, old dogs and new tricks, habits we ain't kept. Talked about God's grace, all the hell we raised, and then I heard the old man say, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Said I fought 2 wars, then married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? So damned if I know. We talked an hour or 2 about every girl we knew, what all we put them through, like 2 old boys will do. We pondered life and death. He lit a cigarette. So these damn things will kill me, yeah. But God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Last call was 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him. I never talked to him again. And then one sunny day, saw the old man's face, front page obituary. He was a millionaire, left his fortune to some guy he barely knew. His kids were mad as hell, but me, I'm doing well. So I stopped by today to just say thanks and pray, and I left a 6-pack right there on his grave. I said, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Hey, I had some good pucker going there tonight. Pretty good whistling, I like that. Oh. No new check-ins? Amy says, especially good rendition. Well, thank you, and thanks to you for that. Your friends are always right, because they can hear you the way you can. So, thanks for recommending that anyway. Okay, here's one I've done, but not in a long time. And then I have another one after this that I haven't done in so long I forgot I even learned it. So I had to print the lyrics out, but I got the guitar pieces down. So that one's on deck. This is a Lady A song that I learned years ago called Can't Take My Eyes Off You, so I like this. I know that the bridges that I burned along the way left me with these walls and these scars won't go away. And opening up has always been the hardest thing, until you came. So lay beside me, just hold me and don't let go. This feeling that I'm feeling is something I never know. And I just can't take my eyes off you. And I just can't take my eyes off you. I love when you tell me that I'm handsome, when I just wake up. And I love how you tease me when I'm moody, but it's never too much. And I'm falling fast. The truth is I'm not scared at all. You climb my walls, so lay beside me, just hold me and don't let go. This feeling that I'm feeling is something I never know. And I just can't take my eyes off you. I just can't take my eyes off you. Off you. Are you? So lay beside me, just hold me and don't let go. All this feeling I'm feeling is something I've never known. And I just can't take my eyes off you. And I just can't take my eyes off you. Oh man, I haven't done that in a long time. I love that song. So that's a little Lady A. I think that's finally what they finally settled on, and as far as their name after the name change stuff. Okay. Oh, Amy said My pleasure. To the recommendation, thank you for the gift that keeps on giving. And beautiful song, thank you. Yep. He did a beautiful song with that. The chord changes, I think, are awesome. They're a little complex at certain places. All right. This song. So this is the one I said I haven't done in a long time. I've only maybe played it once, and I know every performer goes through this. I've shared this with Tim McGraw in an interview that I read with him on the way to the studio to sing, to record Humble and Kind. He just couldn't get through it, even driving to the studio without tearing up. And it's like, I know. And finally, he probably did it a bunch of times where he settled the emotions he feels compared with the emotion that you put into a song. And there are a couple of lines on this song that I'm going to try not to choke up. I don't know why I do. Well, I do know, because they're sweet. I went over this. I haven't done this in a couple of years. So I'm going to do it. Even if I'm making an idiot of myself. I don't know. So this is a Taylor Swift song. I have not seen, they're probably out there somewhere on YouTube land. I've not seen any guy cover this song, and I'm unafraid to do that. But I changed the lyrics a little to make it from a guy's point of view. And there's certain things about the song in her original and for the guy's point of view that are definitely me, and that talk about the gentlemanly side of me, and it's all true. And I think I really connect with that when I sing them. And even when I was practicing it earlier, I had to print the lyrics. I used to know the lyrics. Even when I was practicing it earlier, I was like, and it's like, come on, dude, it's focus. Some songs are just hard to do that with. So I love this sweet song. I forgot I even knew this. I haven't done this in forever. And I like to honor where the songwriters play the songs, and she does it in G major, in first position, just in G. And it's a little low for me, so I'm capoed up on the 5th fret, because I like also when you capo up, you get a nice little, a really, that bright sound. So I went over it a couple of times to make sure I could get it, printed out the lyrics, made some pen and ink changes to, well, some pen changes anyway, to put the story from the guy's point of view. So I haven't done this in a long time. So let's see how it goes. Took a deep breath in the mirror. He didn't like it when you wore high heels, but I do. Turn the lock and put your headphones on. He always said he didn't get that song, but I do. I do. Walked in expecting I'd be late, but I got here early and standing waving I want to you. I pull your chair out and help you in. You don't think I know how nice that is, but I do. You throw your head back laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny, cause she never did. And I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all life ever does is break and burn again. But on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. You said you'd never met one boy who had as many James Taylor records as you, but I do. You tell stories and you don't know why. I'm coming off a little shy, but I do. But you throw your head back laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny, cause she never did. And I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. But on a Wednesday in a cafe, watched it begin again. We walked down the block to my car, we walked down the block to my car. I almost brought her up, but you started to talk about the movies that your family watches every single Christmas, and I want to talk about that for the first time. What's past is past. You throw your head back laughing like a little kid. I think it's strange that you think I'm funny, cause she never did. And I've been spending the last 8 months thinking all love ever does is break and burn and end. But on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. But on a Wednesday in a cafe, I watched it begin again. Oh, I messed up that bridge line. I had to go back and start it over, and I still never got in sync with it. I forgot that. I haven't played this in forever. And we walked down the block. No, see, I still can't. We walked down the block to my car, and I almost brought her, but yeah. Anyway, I haven't done that in a long time. That's a hard song still to get through. I don't know. Well, I guess I do know why. I just really connect. I connect with some of the sweetness of those lyrics, and so if you listen to the original, it's from her woman's point of view. Like she says, she walks in expecting you'd be late, like the guy, but you get up and pull my chair out. So I wanted to rework those lyrics because it's I do it from a guy's point of view. It wouldn't make much sense singing it from a girl's point of view as a guy. So I like to do that with some songs, and I kind of combine both of their stories. Like he's observing her, not like a stalker, but took a deep breath in the mirror. He didn't like it when you wore high heels, but I do. So in her song, it's like he didn't like it when I wore high heels, but I do. It's from the girl's point of view, and he always said he didn't get that song, but I do. So the guy, in my point of view, is saying, but I get that song. I like it when you wore high heels. Walked in expecting I'd be late, so I turned that all around. But I got here early and stand and wave and I walked to you. She says, you pull my chair out and help me in. You don't think I know, and you don't know how nice that is. So I reworded that. It's like, I pull your chair out and I help you in. You don't think I know how nice that is, but I do. That's the line that chokes me out. Because I do. I know that. So when I write that, I picture pulling a chair out for women, which I love to do, and I do know how nice that is. So I kind of work the lyrics so it's from his point of view and some stuff from hers too. In her original version on the chorus, it's like, I think it's strange to think I'm funny because he never did. So she's talking about the ex, and I work that in. I think it's strange to think I'm funny because she never did. So from my point of view, from the guy's point of view, he also has somebody that didn't appreciate him. And the James Taylor, sometimes I sing that, and as many James Taylor records as you, but I do. Sometimes I change that to Jim Croce records, because he had one with his widow that predated when he got really famous. He only put out 3 original albums, so it wouldn't take much to say I've got as many Jim Croce records, but I do like saying that sometimes. Tonight, I think, because I already played James Taylor, I just went with the original. Anyway, that's some of my interpretation. So anyway, I like that song. but I had to change some of those lyrics, so that kind of explains why I did that. So it could be played from a guy's point of view. But about both of them, each having somebody in their past that didn't appreciate them and how they appreciate each other. And anyway, that's my interpretation of that song. So, Amy says, "How sweet! I've never heard that." Oh, yeah. Just go to YouTube, Taylor Swift, "Begin Again," and you'll hear it. So now you have my version, but you can hear it. She sings it from a girl's perspective, a woman's perspective. I had to do it from mine, from a guy's perspective, but incorporates both. Both of them having past relationships that didn't appreciate them. I do like how I reworded she says in the original, "I walked in expecting you to be late," because from a songwriter's perspective, that's what she's used to. Somebody that's not a gentleman, doesn't arrive on time, didn't appreciate her, didn't like her high heels, didn't like the song that she was listening to, and all of that. And in my version, this guy does. So she says, "I walked in expecting you to be late, and I waved and walked to you. You pull the chair out and help me in. You don't know how nice it is." My perspective is this guy appreciates her. He arrives on time. He's there early, actually. Surprises her. "I pull your chair out and help you in. You don't think I know how nice that is, but I do." I can't even say that without. It's not stupid. It's just. It's sweet. I really like it. I like that part of me, too. So, anyway, that's. I haven't done this in forever. I need to relearn the song though. I just didn't have enough time to. I hadn't played it in so long. I didn't remember all of the lyrics. Then I had to print them out and rework the lyrics again from the guy's perspective, which I hadn't done in a couple of years. So, yeah. So you can go find that. You can go listen to it. She's got live versions and stuff, but the actual album version is, and the video is really nice. She's got that bright red lipstick on, but they created a scene in a cafe with a guy who walks up to her. It's really nice. It's done really, really well. So since I'm on the 5th fret, let's do some Steve Poltz via Australia. I only had 1 minute left on my calling card. It was halfway around the world and it was raining really hard. I only had a couple of aspirin and a half a can of beer. So I swallowed it down for courage, but it was still pretty hard to hear. There's only 3 words that I wanted to tell you, but it would be easier if you were here and I could smell you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I'll scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes get soaked in sin, but I fall right back in to your arms again. So I ordered 4 cans of Tooties and set them on a trunk. Had a long conversation with a hopeless drunk. And I only had 5 tickets, 6 new friends. So one of them had a hissy fit and drove off in her Mercedes-Benz. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I'll scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get soaked in sin, but fall right back into your arms again. 7-card stud, and I had a royal flush. I took out your picture and started to blush. And I only had 8 lines. Most cats got 9. Meow. So I skipped out on the bungee jumping just this time. Just this time. Cause I only had 10 chances to say I love you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I make me flake, but scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I get drenched in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. Hey, I'll collapse into your loving arms again. Yeah, I fall right back into your arms again. Oh, my buddy Steve Poltz. I love that little song written in Australia, probably 20 years ago. I played this the other night because I'm capoed here. I like this song I've been doing for years from Country Strong. When the stars line up, you catch a good break, and people think you're lucky, but you know it's grace, and it can happen so fast. We're a little bit late, timing is everything. You know, I've had close calls. Could have been me. I was young when I learned just how fragile life can be. I lost friends of mine because it wasn't my time. Timing is everything. And I could have been a child that God took home. I would have been one more unfinished song. But when it seems a rhyme is hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. I remember that day when our eyes first met. We ran into the building to get out of the rain. She was soaking wet. And as I held the door, you wanted to know my name. Timing is everything. And I could have been another minute late. You never would have crossed my path that day. When it seems true love is hard to find, that's when love comes along just in time. You can call it fate, destiny. Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery, 'cause you can be hurt by love, healed by the same. Timing is everything. And it can happen so fast. A little bit late. Timing is everything. Oh, as my friend Steve Flowers used to say, I believe that's true. And so do I. Thanks for joining in tonight, my tribe. So good to see all of you here. Wonderful playing music for you. Oh man, time passes so quickly. Hang on. See, I think this is still tuned down. It's not tuned well. We'll just go with it anyway. This is Paul McCartney's song from the Lake House. I haven't done this in a little while, so I thought I would grab it and try it. I'm very sure this never happened to me before. I met you, and now I'm sure this never happened before. And now I see this is the way it's supposed to be. I met you, and now I see this is the way it should be. This is the way it should be for lovers. They shouldn't go it alone. It's not so good when you're on your own. So come to me. Now we can be what we wanna be. I love you, and now I see this is the way it should be. This is the way it should be. This is the way it should be for lovers. They shouldn't go it alone. It's not so good when you're on your own. I'm very sure this never happened to me before. I met you, and now I'm sure this never happened before. This never happened before. This never happened before. This never happened before. Oh, I love that little song. Oh, I just felt like doing that off the cuff. Jean says Funny was going to request that. Awesome, there you go. That's my muse. She tosses them out, and I catch them. Baseball metaphors. Amy says, great song. Speaking of that, I chose to end on this one, so I had to do something before that. And this is a song for Amy. When you go to sleep at night, remember to let your soul take flight. But if you drift away too far, I'll write a moonbeam where you are. The stars are calling, and I am falling. As you lay your head to sleep, counting heartbeats instead of sheep, breathe my name and call me there. I'll sprinkle stardust in your hair. The moon is calling, and I am falling. If I could lay down to sleep, praying the Lord your soul to keep, the night is calling, and I have fallen. So sleep you well, my turtle dove. You'll forever be my one true love. Oh, there you have it, my tribe. Oh, those are the perfect two songs to close out this set with. So I already knew I wanted to sing Amy's Lullaby song. So I'm glad my niece pitched that one to me, that little Paul McCartney song. I love that movie, and I love that sweet little song. Even though the guitar was super tuned up, it was tuned down and ready to go. So there you go. Jesus, thank you. Have a marvelous weekend. Same to you. Working school teachers really need their rest. I know. Amy says, always lovely. Thanks for the music. As are you. And you're welcome. Let's see. Oh, I did myself. Oh, well, thank you. I don't have any time to rehearse during the week. So, but those two songs, that Lady A song and the, yeah, go to YouTube and look up, well, the Lady A song, Can't Take My Eyes Off You. But that Taylor Swift song, Begin Again, it's a sweet song. So I really like that. I'm going to have to learn the lyrics to that so I can just do it without having to look at the lyrics, which I enjoy doing, of course. So I'm glad you liked it. Thank you so much. Let me see. So I don't even know what day of the week half the time. I keep thinking it's Wednesday, and on Wednesday I always think it's Friday. So it is. It's Friday. I had the weekend off, which I need as well. When you see me doing this, you know my back is cramping up. I'm grateful for the works, but I also I need a rest. I'll be back out. I'm sure out at the Riparian doing my power walk, layering up my my tan lines for this next fourth season, I guess it is. Yeah, on the Salt River, so kayaking. So I'm enjoying that, trying to keep myself fit and healthy, soaking up plenty of vitamin D. So that's what I pray for all of you. So the Namaste, the divinity in me honors and recognizes the divinity in you. Thank you for keeping yourselves healthy, keeping those immune systems bolstered, and enjoying your Friday as you slide into the weekend, as I am as well. Hope you enjoyed that, and I will be back on Sunday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time for Soulful Sunday. Thank you so much for tuning in, all of you, and enjoy the rest of your Friday, your weekend, and we'll see you again here soon.